Hi, I'm Shahryar Mehdi. Today we are going to explore a few synonyms in English that would help us to develop a comprehensive concept. We are going to link a few words in English that will help us to establish a thorough concept. Okay? Have you ever heard about the word blasphemy? Like, we have heard many times in newspapers about the sacrilegious acts of few non-Muslims residing in Norwegian states. What they did is they made a cartoon of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, that led to various protests all over the Muslim countries in the world. So that cartoonist who made the cartoons of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, has actually committed an act of blasphemy. So today we are going to explore the synonyms of blasphemy, and we will see how this word is used in several different contexts in English. Let's start. There is a high frequency word in English for blasphemy, and that is sacrilegious. And if something is sacrilegious, it is profane as well. Okay? And if something is profane, it means it is irreverent, like not reverent, which means absence of reverence. Okay. What does it imply? If something is irreverent, what is the opposite of irreverent? Reverence, which means respect. And if something is respectful, it means it is sacred, it is sacrosanct. These are the antonyms of sacrilegious and profane, because that domain is belongs to irreverence. Now we are talking about the opposites, the antonyms of irreverence, which is reverence. That implies something is, because we respect those things which are sacred to us. So Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, is a sacred entity or a being for Muslims. So we respect him because he is sacred. And if something is sacred, it means it is inviolable, it is sacrosanct, it is pious as well, it is devu. And some what is the opposite of antonym of devu? Is sanctimonious. Sanctimonious is that kind of a person who pretend to be a very pious person but actually is not. Right? So we have established a correlation between similars and the opposites by establishing a simple concept of blasphemy. Now we will jump towards the next dimension. We will link blasphemy with the next dimension, and that dimension is connected to imitation, because blasphemy is done by making the cartoon of the Holy Prophet, and that cartoon and that and the making of that cartoon is tantamount to an act of mockery, which means imitation or parody or satire or satirize or sardonic. And if something is sardonic, it is insolent as well, it is arrogant as well, because an arrogant person is a profane person, you can say, is a scornful person, He's a contemptuous person. He's an arrogant person. He's an insolent person. Now we will connect this blasphemy. So we will see how it is connected with evilness or wickedness. Because if some person is making a cartoon of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, what does it imply? It implies that person is a perverse person, sinister person, he's a nasty person, he's an evil person, he's a wicked person. If something is flagrantly evil, there is a high frequency word in English and that is called nefarious. Nefarious is a person who is flagrantly wicked. And if something is wicked, it is sinful as well. Sinful. And if some is sinful, for sinful, we have a high frequency word in English and that is turpitude, vile, ignominy, iniquity, disastrous, calamity se calamitous, perverse, sinister, disaster. Then harmful, bashful, hurtful, malignant, malevolent, degrading, humiliating. So everything is connected. Everything is interlinked, is intertwined. If we study together, if all these words are studied together, we develop a very comprehensive, thorough concept of blasphemy by connecting with, something evil, something wicked, something sinful, something disastrous. Because if you commit such evil acts, such kind of acts is tantamount to an act of preposterous acts or absurdities. You see, I have developed a new context with blasphemy, with wickedness, through wickedness. Because if a person is wicked, he is absurd as well. He is preposterous as well. He is ludicrous as well. Yeah. Because he is ludicrous in a context, in a sense, because he make funny cartoons. That act was a ludicrous act. And if something is ludicrous, it is farcical or burlesque as well. You see? Here we go. Thank you very much. That is all.